Hi, we are Dapayk VARS. Welcome to our Beatport studio session. We would like to show you how we did the vocals on our track Fire on our album Streets and Bridges.
Yeah, we normally work on a basis where we send back and forth ideas, and in the case of the track Fire, we started with an idea by Timo, and it was actually mainly some vocal snippets, parts, and a bass line and some drums actually, and but I really loved it when I heard it the first time, and but I thought it kind of lacked a little bit of the club vibe. It wasn't flat enough as I thought. And always a thing with you is that you always add a lot of delay and reverb to your sounds, which makes sense, but in our case, where we decided to have a bit more club approach, I thought it might be good to have like a dry bass line or something, or to have the whole sound a bit more direct. So maybe you can show us what your basic idea was in the beginning.
Yeah, my basic idea was just this little piano line and this synth.
Do we hear it? Wait, I turn it up a little. It's just our room.
Yeah. And yeah, you can hear it's a really unstable sound. It's something I do very often. And then I added this wobble bass sound. And I added some basic logic loops, in fact, just to have some drums and give Niklas something he can work with.
Like a rhythm to, actually. Yeah. In the beginning it was a breakbeat rhythm, I think, right?
Yeah.
I don't even recall it was.
Yeah,
it's just like snaps. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And how was it with the bass? The bass part was like...
It's a pretty heavy compressed bass to this breakbeat.
And I changed the snaps a little, and I've actually made the bass line way drier, and just took the original signal, and it's like this actually, without anything. Let me turn off the vocals for a second. It's too confusing. So I made the bass line a bit more fat. I changed it to another kick, and I pitched down your drum set, and then we decided it might be good because this whole track is like an opening track, because from this part it goes into a straight kick drum, and it's way more straight and has added claps that in our case come from. It's all pretty basic actually. It all comes from what's the name of the sampler again? The classic EXS24 from the Logic. It's a really, really old thing. It's there for, 15 years, and actually I use it pretty often still. So this is that. And also when you started with the track, I just tried to make it fatter and give it a bit more room, but without making it more delay, reverby. Is that a word actually? I don't know. Anyway, and and then we had your vocals, and your vocals were like this in the original version.
Yeah, we just recorded some ideas, some somehow pads, vocal pads.
We call it the haha hoo-hoos.
Hahas hoo-hoos.
Yeah.
It's
all in the background just for setting a bit of a mood.
And that basically was it.
Yeah.
In the first place, but then we thought we might add some vocals to that, and then I made those.
There's a fire in me, and
overdriven. It's a very bad recording, in fact. But it was just the idea, and I knew that we would record it again in the Ritter Studio.
To the ground where they were born, where I wanted them to sprout.
And the whole thing when we work together is always like we meet once, twice a week, every week, and for over a period of, I would say, like 5 months. Yeah, 5 months.
Yeah.
And so we played music to each other a lot, and just sometimes just listening to other stuff from other people, and just to get to know each other a little bit, because your background is a bit different than mine. You're coming from rock music, or at least, how would you call it?
Indie.
Indie? Okay, let's call it indie music. And I'm this guy who listens to electronic music actually, I think all his life, from the earliest age on, and so it was interesting to throw these two backgrounds into one pot and see what comes out. And when it came to your vocals, I always thought, it's such a strong voice. It has to stand in the middle, and it's a shame when you put too much delay on it, because it makes it, I don't know, disappear in the music too much. And that's why when we record your voice, we always make, like, I don't know, in our case, like in this case actually it's 5 layers, I think. Yeah, with the background vocals, it's just like, we call it the ha-ha hoo-hoos. Let me play that again to set the mood. And it's all, there it is. And it's just the straight recording. There's nothing on it. It's actually just something to kill a bit of the attack in the beginning, to fade it in a little bit, but it's nothing more than that, and a lot of delay, I think, yes, to fill the room. And after that, when it came to our main lyrics, we had 2 to 3 different vocal tracks, and the first one is like this.
There's a fire in me.
Just like the top voice. Yeah. And probably you can explain better how the way you sing is in this version, because it feels like you press more. Is it right?
Yeah, it's a little bit more pressed, and but in the same time it's a bit softer than the other, the deeper voice.
Yeah.
And now I rip them out. Keep freedom, keep freedom.
Actually, I added just a little bit of chorus here, just to, not much, like 20%, just to, I don't know, make it a bit, have a different position in the track than just the pure rare voice. And then there's a lot of, we use a vocal sum, and it has all the delays on it, so it's also in that room, but it's a bit drier than the ha-ha hoo-hoos from the background, of course.
Yeah.
And when you hear this, the first voice, the second one is completely different. It's more like this. Yeah, where is it? System broke down, and it's back on. And it broke down again. Let me check that. Yeah. It's more.
It's way deeper, and it's a little bit more. I sometimes do this, that I sing one time I sing pretty somehow bored, just to get another layer to the overall vocals.
So this is your bored voice?
Somehow.
Okay. Cool. And then it actually just goes into, when you see the track, it also has a bit of chorus and goes into the same vocal sum. In the vocal group, like the other one, like the first one. And then there is the third.
Yeah, that's always it's also the low voice, the deeper voice, but with much more pressure and accents on the words.
So let me play it.
Fire in me,
Oh, it's like a-
desire.
Like your emotional,
Burning the trees
yeah.
that
Like
I
an
plant.
electronic marching band.
yeah.
That I want to grow.
Cool.
And now I watch them.
And in the lower voices, I remember I left a bit more of the low end here than compared to the top voice. Let me show you that. So that the top voice is a bit more. Yeah, we just need the high end, the upper part, so to say. Where is it? Oh, it's on a different monitor. There it is. So it's a bit more. This is the top voice, and this is the low end voice. And when you combine all three together, it sounds like this. So first,
To the ground where they were born, where I wanted them to sprout.
and then there comes the
But
third
now
voice.
I rip them out.
Give it more foundation.
Keep feeding the fire. A fire in me, a desire. Burning the trees that I plant.
Yes. And when we have the whole vocal group, it sounds like this with the background vocals and the lyrics on top. It's like this. Haha hoo hoos.
There's a fire in me, a desire.
Oh, there's another one. Oh, yeah.
Burning the trees that I plant. That I want to grow.
Yeah, it's like this, and there's another one. Actually, this is originally from your recording, and it was so nicely distorted that I left it like it was. The computer is giving up. There's too much with the recording and playing the whole file, but we try our best.
There's a fire.
Oh wait, I have to turn off the group. So it's just this yelled high voice. But it gave the whole thing. Oh shit! Okay, that's not good. But it gave the whole thing a bit more dynamic when the vocals start and the lyrics start. It's like, I don't know, it's like a power voice or something.
Yeah.
And all together with the drums, it actually. Well, wait. Go back to see where we are. Okay, and all together with the voices, with the background and the lead sounds, sound like this.
To the ground where they were born, where I wanted them to sprout. But now I rip them out. Keep feeding the fire. A fire in me, a desire. Burning the trees that I plant. That I want to grow. And now I watch them burn. To the ground where they were born. Where I wanted them to sprout. And now I rip them out. Keep feeding the fire.
And the thing about I like about that is that your whole voice is in this big room and it's filling everything on your headphones and in the studio and but it's when it comes to the bass line and most of the drums you can hear they're completely direct and it gives you this powerful feeling.
Yeah.
It's not like washed out or something in the mix, and this is what I liked about it. And it's from the album, this is still one of my favorite tracks, and it was the first one we ever did together.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Cool.
So that was basically it. I hope you liked it, I hope you enjoyed it, and it was somehow interesting for you. If you want to check out the whole album, it's in the description below. Just follow the link and see you soon.
Bye bye.